This is ABC 7 News, Sunday morning.
Plus, how you can get your kids to eat and enjoy healthy snacks in their lunches. We'll have a few tips for you as we continue. It's 8:07. Well, a return to school means a return to school lunch.
So how can you make sure that your kids eat healthy food when they're not with you? We're going to have tips on that coming up next. Well, as kids head back to school, it also means they might have some opportunities to eat that unhealthy food, you know, the snacks sometimes, the lunches, but you can teach them to resist and to choose healthy, eco-friendly food as well. This is all very interesting, and Bianca Alexander with Conscious Planet Media is here to show us some healthy alternatives and what you should really look for out there if you're a child or a parent. Most importantly, parents. Yes. As I knock down your display here.
It's
so
okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah, nice to have you. So very interesting with the organic. We were just talking before the commercial here on what parents need to look out for when they're actually out shopping.
Well, unfortunately, you know, we've got this whole healthy foods legislation. Michelle Obama has been very sort of instrumental in making sure that we think more consciously about the type of food that our kids are eating. Obviously, the toxins and the pesticides and the pollutants that are in traditional products that kids are eating are not necessarily good for their health. They're not good for the planet, and they're certainly not helping them to learn any better. So it's important to think about finding foods that have the USDA certified organic seal. So that means that that product is going to be free of pesticides, antibiotics, GMOs, and hormones. And that's something that's important not only with fruit juices, you know, because of course fruits are sprayed, the crops are sprayed with pesticides. It's bad for the soil, it's bad for the planet. They've been linked to learning disabilities and all kinds of other immuno problems. And of course, the fruit that you're buying, look for the USDA certified organic seal. That, you know, you can look for this big seal if you can see the little green and white label. Look for those on the products. You don't have to understand all the bad stuff. You have to have a PhD in chemistry to understand how
right, that's a little complex once you start looking at all the ingredients on the back of something. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
So this little symbol, I mean, as tiny as it is what you need to look out for. And that is a government process.
That's
so
right.
It's very strict and stringent. And
Yes.
it's followed by the government as well. Yes.
It's a USDA certification. It takes 3 years just for a soil to be certified organic. And that's a whole chemical process that makes sure that nutrients are going back into the soil and that there's no pollutants that are going to be washing into our rivers, lakes, and streams.
Okay, so what kind of products can you trick your kids into thinking, here, these are just the same as the other ones you're using? You're pointing out the animal crackers is an excellent example there.
Animal crackers that are organic, they're going to be free of trans fats, they're going to be free of artificial sweeteners like high fructose corn syrup, which has been linked to diabetes and heart disease, and we know childhood obesity right now in the U.S. is a major problem. So there's a whole variety of snacks, chips that are baked instead of fried, vegetarian, you know, for kids that are lactose intolerant, there's rice milk, there's a whole variety of products that are more healthy. And your kids aren't going to know the difference. They're going to love it. It's going to help them feel better. And mom and dad can try it too.
Okay, give it a try. All right, now what do you have going on over here?
Well, you know, what's the point of having healthy products and then putting them in toxic containers? So this is a really great product by a company called Go Uber Green. It's a local-based company, a mother of two, who's basically created these products that are Bisphenol A free. Now, we've all heard about that chemical BPA. It leaches from plastic bottles, it leaches from Tupperware, and it leaches from traditional plastic containers. And of course, it's like, why put healthy food in a container that's going to have, you know, toxins in it that are going into your kid's system?
So this is not, this is plastic?
Well, this is actually recyclable. It's BPA free. It's a really interesting patented material that's free of toxins. It lasts about 9 years, 10 years. These hinges are never going to come off.
Gotcha.
And the good news is that they're dishwasher safe. So they come in all these great little colors. You can put Cheerios in them. They also come with cool little Lego-like magnetic forks.
Oh yeah, that's fun for kids. Kids would like that.
Box. Yeah, it's kind of fun to play with. And obviously, when it comes to plastic bottles, you don't want the leaching. So these are great stainless steel bottles that if you just screw these off, you can see these. You can pour any of your beverages, hot ingredients into them, and you're not going to have any leaching. So it's better for the kids, it's better for the planet, better for your body, and you know, it's very affordable too.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Bianca. And you can look up all these tips and health advice here from Bianca. All you have to do is go to our website. That is abc7chicago.com. Be sure to click on See It on TV. And coming up next, a local